You're on.
Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and I'm here at the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show here in Madison, Wisconsin at the Reliant Energy Center. So we're super excited to be here again. The place has been packed. Literally, there were a line going around, back and around the booth over there. So we're going to take a quick little jaunt through the booth because I know that just did some comments sold and a little bit, but you never get to see it fully done and decorated for the show. So we're going to take a quick little jaunt through there. All right? Yeah, it is pretty busy, and I can't promise you anything about this whole broadcast. All right? So we're just winging it. The mic doesn't work, so hopefully you can hear me as good as possible. But here we are. We're doing the best we can to include you in this wonderful quilt show. All right, Heidi, let's go. Want to say hi to all the people in line?
All right.
All right, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Say hi.
We're all on candid camera.
Woo! Great Wisconsin Quilt Show.
All right, come on in. It's a beast in here, but we're gonna go in.
I'm glad I put on my speed stick today.
Yeah. All right. Yes. Your arms are in the air. Right,
Yes.
Heidi? Okay, so we're gonna make this path. So Heidi, just keep panning the whole booth. All right. So maybe you'll see something that you have never seen before. And you'll be like, hey, I need that. We probably should have some left over after the show. But look at all the blue and white. We have not seen all the blue and white hung anywhere. They have not ever been in the shop yet. All right, so because it's so packed back there, do you want to go like swoosh around the other side?
Let me just get a...
Remember, go slow because we don't want to make them dizzy. Hello. How's everybody today? Having fun? You want to say hi to Bernina? I don't even know where I did this. Look, dig deep behind. There you go.
All right.
All right, let's go this way. All right, we're sneaking through, ladies. Okay. We're sneaking through. We don't have this.
Good luck.
Probably in front, yes.
Oh, you might. Okay, because I have all this.
See, they want to put me to work right away, right? That's okay. All right, look at all the beautifulness here. They did an excellent job on the booth. Anybody want to say hi? There's Lisa. We're on live right now. Show them how much fun you're having. She's the designer. I met you years ago. I took her first year. Okay. All right. Isn't it great? Now we're going to take a quick little trip around the outside because there's lots of quilts out there as well. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so here we are on the back side of the booth where you can rest your little tootsies here for a while. But we have a nice display of red, white, and blue on this side as well. So Heidi will take a quick little scan of the back side here. Here we go, and then we have another side. Here's all the nice flannel quilts showing full out. You can really see the quilting very nicely back here. Look at the aisles. Look at the packed. I would scan that aisle. All right. All right, so we also have this section of the booth where we have all the Bernina longarms set up here that we are selling and demoing in the show here today. So you'll see Luke and Jake busy working. And Bernina Barb, say hi, Bernina Barb. Say hi, Vince. Tyler's over there demoing as well. Look at that. All right.
Hey, Tyler. Say hi. Hi.
So now you can kind of see, we're not, this is where the point should be, and this is where the point drops, right? So now you know you want
I
to
don't like
adjust
not being
it.
able to see the comments.
Okay, let's see what Jake's doing right here. Somebody with some talent. Some ruler work going on over here. This is where you write your name at the quilt show.
Oh, is
And we
this where
just
they let you try it on this
Yeah,
one?
this is where you can play. So I just want you to pan the Martelli booth. I've been spending a lot of time in there, and they're going to come to primitive gatherings. And
Let's
we're-
go closer.
Yeah, and we're going to get these couple of these cutting stations for the gathering, so we can do up, down, tilt.
Didn't you say they were hydraulic?
Yes. So I don't know if it's hydraulic
Or,
is the
well-
right word, but they move with a button.
Oh,
So,
all right.
yes.
Well, that sounds fancy enough.
Yeah. So I could see a couple of these living here at the gathering.
Is this like a self-healing mat too,
Yep,
or?
Yep. It's it's a very durable one. And they have their own cutters. I used to use these a lot. Very ergonomically correct.
Let me see.
And then they got a guide. So see that? It runs this way.
Now you know they're going to be asking about that. What?
And then they have a left and a right.
So
we
what
will-
company is that?
This is Martelli. So they do the tweezers that I use.
Oh, I thought
So
it
that
sounded
little
familiar.
black tweezers that y'all have, I know y'all do because I've sold so many of them. They're the company that makes those. And I've been talking to her maybe about a little primitive gatherings version of that because we sell so many of them. And I know you probably have like 2 or 3 of them too because I can't find the one that I'm currently working with all the time. So I make sure I have a couple of them because there's nothing like not knowing where your tweezers is when you need it, especially when we're doing fresh cut garden right now. And wait till you start pulling all those leaves on those borders. That was just a hint. All right, so let's go take another peek over here. We also have a Bernina classroom. So we're going to take a peek in there.
I mean, I've got all the one block.
Right there where that red box is. If you use your heel to compress that section of the control, that is what brings your needle. So they're learning how to do a lot of like custom quilting on running the Bernina head. So it looks like they have like a like a cheater panel, and they're doing all kinds of different ruler work on it. Come take a peek over here, I'll show you it. So this is like a pre-printed panel, and they'll do like all different kinds of quilting techniques on this panel, so they get a really good idea on how it works. Okay, so you can kind of see her sample way up front.
So let's look at the 3 VSR mode. Now your machine should all be on VSR mode 1. So if you look at picture number 1 right there, you can see that.
Yeah, we can't
You have
pull it
2
in.
options. So the first one is SPI. The default is 10 stitches per inch. That's what it classifies.
So all these students get to come and hands-on try the long arm before they purchase one or see if they like the Bernina versus maybe they're test driving it against another different brand. So it's really cool that you can spend a good hour or 2. I don't know how long the class is, but there's a morning and an afternoon. So I think it's a couple hours that they spend in there working on their panel. All right, so we're going to take a walk through the show. I do want to go through the quilt show a little bit because there are 2 of my babies in there, and what I mean by babies is I'm the mother, so there's 2 of my designs in there, so we want to for sure look at those. One of them is done just like the pattern, and the other one has a little bit of her own little design on it, so we love that when they do that. So follow me, and we'll just kind of slowly walk through, and Heidi will just kind of, at a glance, wherever she's interested in, she's going to poke that camera at, okay?
You don't pull it to the surface before you use it and transfers it.
On the outside here, these are some of the, I think the smaller wall hangings, or this is a challenge, I think.
This is part of the juried show, correct?
Okay.
I mean, right? I'm assuming it is. You
It
know.
looks to me like there's a lot of black and white going on, so it looks like it's like a challenge.
So like a like a theme
yeah, like they had either were given fabric
or a color scheme or something
yeah.
along those lines.
I don't. We haven't been here long, so I don't really know. Probably find somebody and ask them. There's a big eyeball.
We see you.
Isn't that great?
That is really cool.
All right, now obviously I can't take you through the whole quilt show. That would take hours, but we're just going to go visit, like I said, some of my little babies that I'm proud of them. Let's go see who's got quilts in the show. Hi, how are you?
Good. You?
You doing a good job of keeping the riffraff out?
I am. I'm doing the best I
We're
can.
here.
Yeah.
We're here.
Okay, I'll watch for you guys.
Okay. All right, so I'll just point out a couple of things. This one right here is super spectacular, especially if you love cardinals. Look at all of that. So this looks like it took first place in its category. Look at that. Isn't it truly magnificent? Like with that gold thread. That's something I would never do, so I can appreciate that.
It's like
right?
it's bejeweled.
Yeah, they got little crystals, making it shine.
And a gold or a
She got a
blue
first.
ribbon, yeah.
Finger blood. That's who this one is. All right, so we'll just kind of walk through. We're not going to stop by every one, but I'm going to point out a couple of different things that I saw. All right, so I really love this quilt right here. It's hand quilted, and it was a copy of one of her grandmother's quilts. Hers is the blue is faded to white, but it was still special to her. So she has recreated one of her grandmother's quilts. But isn't there something timeless about just this two-color quilt? And obviously the judge agreed too, because you know when you see the caliber of quilts here, for a simple quilt like this to get a second place ribbon, it's pretty awesome, right? Okay, so this red and white one is I always love this pattern. One of these days I'm going to do this traditional pattern. I can't remember the name of it, but I think it has something to do with Jack or something like that. But I call it spin cycle.
Here's the artist. She's the one that did it.
This is yours?
This is why it's got the name wrong. It's Jack's channel.
I knew it was Jack something. Okay, awesome. So this is my live that I do on every Thursday. I am Lisa Bongean and I own Primitive Gatherings. Have you ever heard of that? No, it's okay.
I don't live in Madison.
You don't know. We're from Wisconsin, yeah.
I'm from Illinois.
Okay, but I do design fabric for a really cool company called Moda. You ever hear of those? I forget.
Okay.
Yeah, I love your quilt. Yeah, I love how traditional it is. I love it's hand quilted.
It was fun to do.
Good.
It was a lot of
So, is it hand pieced too?
No.
You did it by machine. Okay.
I pieced it by machine. I did all those dreaded
The Y
Y
seams.
seams.
Yes.
They're not hard to do.
They're not hard. You got it down.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, if you're ever in Wisconsin and want to come to Primitive Gatherings and show us how you did this, we would love to see that.
Okay.
Okay? You better take me up on that.
Well,
That's your manager?
that's
She's the manager.
Mr. Agent.
when I get things the way I think I want, then I call her up.
You say, does this look good?
And she moved to Wisconsin on me, so
Aw.
we work on it together. So we had it on the ping pong table,
Aw.
and we had all the little triangles, the last ones, and figuring out where to put them all, so that it was. The trick was to get it balanced. I love it. You know, it's like, oh, all the pinks are there and all the.
Yeah, yep. No, you did a fabulous job. I love it. I love scrap quilts. I love like plan scrap because this is plan scrap. Right, so you have pink. You got
I had to go buy all this.
You had to go buy all that. Yeah. Very good. Very good. I love it. Okay. It's probably top 10 in the show for me. Okay. Well, thank you. Lisa Bongean. Okay. So go to YouTube and type in Lisa Bongean and I'll show up. You can watch yourself.
May I take a picture of you?
Sure.
All right. That I can
And
see
you can
now.
remember, right? All right. Catherine? Okay. Okay. All right. So you're gonna send me an email someday and say I'm gonna show you how to do those Y seams.
Well, where are you located in Wisconsin?
Larson. Oshkosh. Between Oshkosh, Appleton. It's about 2 hours from here.
I'm from Plymouth.
Plymouth gathering.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
The good news is we got a
doing
good
some more
speaker,
shows.
so you got someone to speak.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you, ladies.
Yes, thank you. All right, we're gonna come down here.
Sorry if you all couldn't hear her. She was very soft-spoken.
Yes. And look at this. Isn't this a handsome quilt as well? You gotta love the snail trail.
I'm trying to keep the microphone toward you.
Okay. Excuse me, I got tickled. We're talking too much. Isn't it beautiful? Did you make this? Oh, come on.
He's just the guardian.
You're just guarding it, right? Okay. All right.
Really?
And really, so many of these quilts, I could keep talking for days on them. But like I said, we don't have a lot of time, so we're gonna sneak down.
This one's neat.
Keep walking.
Very busy, but it's neat.
And peace. Yep.
Oops, sorry.
I got your face.
Great.
Look at all the love it's getting.
Oh, yep. This one looks familiar.
Yeah, it is. This is called Dragonfly Dreams in my world.
I know Dragonfly something. Hi, Lisa.
All right. So this is Beth Peterson's quilt from Amory, Wisconsin, and she has done her own setting on it. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. So I truly love what she's done to it. It's all flannel.
Back up just a little bit for me.
Okay. So this is all done by hand, all the embroidery and wool work. And we'll get some close-ups here. Look at how spectacular it is. I've already got my picture taken in front of my baby.
The color scheme is interesting too. It's different than I've seen.
Yeah, because mine is just
especially
mine
this
is just
color.
the black and tan. She's added this
Yeah.
other color in here. It's very beautiful.
Look at these.
So this might give you another idea on how to quilt your quilt if you haven't done so yet. Yeah, and we're in the 1100 aisle in the back.
Way in the back. Okay.
All in the corner.
Yeah, we didn't see
No, that's
you.
where all the naughty. We're under Bernina.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right, ladies. Okay.
I think they should list this twice.
Yeah, okay. You got to peek at this one too. This one's amazing. Definitely something I would never do in my whole life, wide love, but you gotta love it.
Yeah, and she said there's no painter without paint or usable.
Is that a panel?
Kind of like art collage.
Yeah, is that a panel that she started with, or is that all
No,
collaged
probably
together?
She had a picture and then she just started.
I think it's
fusing it
neat
down.
when people can see the world in that painterly way.
Yes, they're very, very, very. Look at how cute this bird is. You gotta love a cute bird,
Wow, what bird isn't cute?
right? All right, look at how cute he is.
I'll remember that when the vultures come, right?
Yeah. What is he? A northern flicker.
Oh, yeah, those are actually quite common in our area. You hear them all the time. You just don't realize you are.
So what I like about this is, I love how big he is. Like she just blew him up and made it so.
Stand next to him so they can see how big.
Yeah,
He's
so
bigger than your head.
Yeah, he's awesome. Isn't that cool?
And then the little spots, details.
All right, so we're not far from my second child here.
Oh boy. Oh yeah.
Beautiful. I'm not supposed to. But this is all done by hand, sashing.
Lisa Bongean touching the quilts at a quilt show. The alarms are all going off.
Becky Van Boxel.
Look at all that work.
Good job, Becky. Isn't that beautiful, everyone?
Oh.
It's kind of the mama version of the little rose blocks. You can bling them out like that. Okay, now, again, next one here, something that I have a lot of respect for is creativity. So check this one out. How sweet is that?
Do you want me to flip it up?
Is this your quilt?
No. I have gloves on. I didn't know if
Sure.
you wanted, if you
Go
wanted
ahead.
to
Sure, that'd be
turn it
great. Go for it.
up. Please do not fold this quilt.
She doesn't want the photos to be creased.
Yep.
Yes.
So she must roll it?
Yeah, on a tube, probably.
Yeah.
Isn't it gorgeous? Who says photo quilts have to be cookie cutter?
Right.
Well, and I bet you none of these people ever thought when they were having their picture.
This is like Laura Heine collage combined with pictorial.
Think of her name.
Yeah.
Laura Heine.
Laura Heine, yes. To me, that's what this looks like.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, and then another one that I really, really, really love, and it's from Quilt Shop, the Woolen Needle. It's their design, and this one is done exceptionally well, and it's right here. It even has a ribbon on it. So this is Donna's quilt from Kenosha, Wisconsin. But look at that. This looks like Kim Deal fabric for the log cabins, and hand-dyed wool for the appliques. Quilting is amazing. Back up and get the...
Does she have some like puffy stuff under the leaves, or is
No,
it
I
just
think
because they're layered
that's
like
just-
that?
It's layered, yeah.
It's literally off the.
It looks like it's jumping out.
Yeah, it's like a pile of leaves.
Yeah.
You want me?
Yeah, I just want you to get the whole thing. I just think it's so beautifully done.
Right on.
All right. So we'll work our way out of here, and then we'll talk to anybody. Kaylee, does anybody have any questions at all on anything?
I don't think she can answer that.
Oh, I don't know. She probably can. Oh,
No questions.
no questions. Okay.
Are you able to hear them?
What was that?
I guess we'll go with a yes. I said, are you able to hear us for the most part?
Yeah. I feel like Lisa is a little bit more audible when she's closer or like standing behind you or beside you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind.
Oh, they do have a question. What is a white ribbon?
Oh, what is the white ribbon for?
I think third place, right?
Third? I'm not sure. The last one we looked at had a white.
All right, I'll go.
Let's go look. Third place.
All right. It's another one of the.
Yeah.
find our way out. It's like a big maze. Salvages.
Oh, that's cute.
Can we stand here and find one of ours? Here's what you do with your salvages.
What are they called, Lisa?
Salvage.
I show you these sometimes when I get the vintage ones.
Purple is honorable mention. Joe Clark. There's one more I want to point out. Down this way. Well, maybe we'll see a couple good ones on the way. So this one is really nice too. The quilting on here is very, very well done. Yeah, sure. All right, you have to show Mr. Rogers. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. How cute is this? That one's pretty interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, this is Brenda Hofeld's quilt, and she's one of our customers that has been with us for a long time. So I wanted to point out her quilt. There you go. So this is very simple, but look at how you can elevate a quilt just with some really nice piecing and some great quilting. And this is the fabric from Moda called, it's a Howard Marcus line for Alzheimer's. All right, so unless there's anything else that you want to see from me or hear from me today, I think we will let you get on with your day and get sewing, and we will do what we need to do here at the quilt show, but I'll hang on a few just to see if there's anything else that people want to talk about.
There's a question. Do you know about how many quilts there are hanging?
I do not. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm only showing you just a little bit. You know, there's so many here. Like I'm looking at another one that over here we could probably just keep showing you them for hours. But look at this one. I was trying to figure out if there is netting behind here or what, but it gives it a real. I think there's a piece of netting on top of this.
Well, and they use like a sparkly thread too. So
yeah.
It's like...
So I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah. So this is a beautiful quilt, and
This
there's
kinda
just
shows
one after another around here. So if you ever get a chance to come to the Madison Quilt Show, the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show, This is a really good show. So we are super lucky to have this caliber of a show this close to where we live. And yes, I know that you want me to go to Houston and Paducah and stuff like that, but this one is doable. This one is only an hour and 20 minutes from our shop. So in Madison, so it's a great town. You might want to put this show on your bucket list, and you can come to primitive gatherings too. So like I said, we're only an hour, 20, 30 minutes. How fast do you drive, Heidi?
Well,
A little too fast lately.
I
Right?
mean, what do you mean lately? I've been trying to slow it down.
I know, right?
I mean, trying to grow up a little bit.
I know. All right. So any other questions that we have to talk about before we leave you?
Do you know if there are any other designers here at the show besides yourself?
Stacy West is here from Buttermilk Basin. Julie Letvin from Me and My Stitches. Gundren from GE Designs. And those are just the ones I saw on my walk in this morning. I came in like the blister after the work is all done. I'll let that sink in for a minute. Yeah, so that's only who I saw. Oh, and I know that the Quilted Moose is here from Nebraska. I saw Deb. Who else is here? I don't know.
Have you ever been to Sisters, Oregon, the outside quilt show?
I have not. It's on my list. It's on my list. Good show, though. I want to have one of them in Wisconsin, but the weather thing really
Yeah,
does me in.
that is true.
All right, good questions. Anything else?
Looks
All
good.
right, everyone. Okay, take care. Have a good weekend, and we will see you next Thursday for sure. Remember, the weekend quilt releases tomorrow, so that'll be a really fun one to do if you remember to download that. Remember, you have the whole month. It's up there. All right, everyone. See you next time.